when you're down and out, the people that were there or so-called there, they're no longer there.
The only thing in business is yourself. In any industry that you get involved in, you can make money.
Put my head down and work. That's it.
I see.
You know?
I see.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. And that's
Is use your money to make more money. Obviously have fun with it, but there's always limits that as a youngster, I would say that not all of us can grasp that concept until we grow up.
We can get customers spending up to 140,000 Rand on a car.
Per car.
Per car.
What do you do to be able to afford a very nice car like this?
Like, what do you do for a living?
What do you actually do for a living? What actually do for a living?
What do you do for a living?
What actually do for a living?
What do you do for a living? Like, what do you do for a living?
What actually do for a living?
What do you do for a living?
As soon as I decided to go on my own and open up my own business, I'm into construction.
Okay.
And that was the first two things that I did.
I see.
Look, it has been a tough journey.
Okay.
From young, it has been obviously a childhood dream for me
Okay.
to own firstly the caddy.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you own a caddy as well?
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So this was my dream is to own an M3.
Right, so about 5 years ago, I started a car care brand called YTOPIA. We're proudly South African. Everything's manufactured, developed and stuff here locally in SA. We start off by selling shampoos, ceramic coatings, we've got polish machines, we've got all the tools necessary for guys to start detailing businesses at home.
And why do you think it's better to be an entrepreneur versus someone working a 9-to-5 job?
Look, your 9-to-5 job, you're restricted. Let me put it that you're making someone else rich. You rather invest 8 hours of someone else's, you give it someone else 8 hours, rather invest it in yourself and you can grow.
Would you advise somebody my age to actually get into the detailing business?
Oh, definitely. Now in South Africa, it's an up and growing market. There's a lot of people getting in. People just themselves, they don't need lots of overheads and many people to work for them. They can start a business and start making money.
To start a business, as you say, how much capital do you think you're going to need as for somebody that's at home chilling?
Okay, somebody at home chilling, well, we do a pack. It's called the Detailer Starter Pack. It comes with a polish machine, it comes with pads, all the products. That you're looking at about 10 to 12,000 Rand, and you can get out there and start making money.
You can obviously scale it up.
Correct. Then you get more products, more machines, staff members, and you can either go and do mobile, go to the guy's house, wash and clean their cars, polish their cars, or you can go and start a little shop and do one car at a time.
So if I were to ask you, maybe if I were to put you in a hypothetical situation where you lost everything, right? You had no money, you had no cars, you had zero. Do you think you can get back to where you are today?
Definitely. I was already twice in that position.
Really?
Yes.
And what is it like? What is the journey like?
As I say, it has been a tough journey because I was twice in that situation. And trust me, when you're down there, there's nobody for you. Where I am today, by the grace of God, you got a lot of friends, you know, and you don't realize it because you be the person that you are. You don't realize that people are eating off you.
Yeah.
When you're down and out, the people that were there or so-called there, they're no longer there.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. So guys, this is a lesson that you need to learn.
Stay humble.
Stay humble, invest in yourself, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to be there to save you. Yeah. No one will be there to save you. If you're to advise your 20-year-old self, so back then when you were 20, what did you actually tell yourself back then?
Sure, my 20-year-old self. Make better decisions and find something you love and go for it.
Okay. Do you love this business?
I love it. Cars are my life. I was born into a car family. Looking after cars, keeping them clean, you know, they're investments.
Yeah.
It's money. We spend lots of money on our vehicles, and I've always been passionate.
What is the most amount of money that somebody in your industry can make?
Sure. So look, in terms of paint protection film, because that's something we also do in my detailing center, we can get customers spending up to 140,000 Rand on a car.
Per car?
Per car, and that's polishing, that's ceramic coating, paint protection film. So you do a few of those cars, you're making good money.
So is it once off or is it a monthly basis?
So that's one customer once off, but then every month you do a checkup wash, he comes back, he buys more products, and you make that customer for life.
So you'd actually advise somebody in our generation to actually get into the detailing business because it's
100%.
right in South Africa.
Definitely, in South Africa, it's a growing industry.
Go into detailing.
Yeah.
And if I were to say, I give you 10,000 Rand today, what's the first move? to be able to become a multimillionaire?
Look, I would take the 10,000 and multiply it.
Wow, what are the steps? I mean, someone is watching and they really want to figure out how they can actually, make it.
You need to also look into and take in consideration what's your passion. You understand?
Okay.
Like construction was my passion,
Oh, okay.
maintenance and stuff, and that I followed my passion, and that's where I am today. So if somebody has to give, obviously, if I had nothing and someone gave me 10,000, and I would see what was my passion and try to turn it into a business.
To invest in that. And
Yeah.
construction, was it the first thing that you discovered, or did you go through?
I've been in construction for 12 years before I opened up my own business. So,
I see. And before construction, was it always construction?
Yeah, always construction.
Oh, is it? Okay, so you never had like different types of businesses and then you realized,
yeah.
Okay. At the end of the day, you guys need to chase your passion. There's nothing more important than being a passionate individual and chasing your dreams. Invest in the things that you love. Thank you so much for your time,
Thanks,
sir.
my brother.
Thanks.
Now,
Ciao.
my last question is going to be,
Yes.
what's next?
Next for us, so we've got a big facility now in Marlborough, and my plan is to take detail ease on our products overseas. So we're going to club the international market. We're doing Africa, and then we're going America, Europe, everywhere. South Africa is going to go worldwide.
So you're building it here. Thank you very much for the
Thank
time.
you,
I
sir.
appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
I have to ask, Mike, what do you do for a living?
I'm an architect.
Okay.
Yeah. Long nights, working hard, pleasing people, doing what your clients want, that's what you're there for. And it's
Okay.
that's really it, but it's very rewarding nonetheless. Yeah?
Do you own businesses?
Yes, yeah.
Is it? And how do you think being a business owner compares to someone owning a typical 9-to-5?
Look, you got to put in a lot more hard hours. There are times where you will have free time, but there are times when you have to give up other things, where you're not going to have that free time. That's probably the biggest challenge.
So someone in a
The
9
ups
to
and downs.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is. 9 to 5 is like that. And entrepreneurship is highs and lows.
I see.
And you must never pretend there aren't going to be lows, but when they're highs, they're great.
Would you advise someone to become an entrepreneur like yourself?
I think it takes a very specific kind of person, somebody who really wants that sort of thing.
Okay.
So if you feel like you want it and you're driven and that's your thing, then yes. But if you would rather have a consistent life, and a much easier life, then maybe not.
Yeah. So do you think someone working in a corporate space can become someone very successful, or is it a lot more difficult to grow?
No, I think you can work in a corporate space and you can still be successful.
I see.
I think the key is probably investing your money outside of it. There's it's just like don't spend what you don't have, and that's probably the biggest.
Yeah. So tricky question. If you were to lose everything today, do you think you can make it back to where you are today?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. And what's the first thing that you're doing?
What, when I to make it back?
Yeah, once you go to zero,
put my head down and work. That's it.
I see. I see.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself, and that's it.
So stop feeling sorry for yourself.
I'm Callan from Strada. I'm the owner of Strada Performance, and we're out here at Idle Expo.
If you don't mind me asking, what are the sort of struggles that you face with owning a company like this?
So, look, we don't have a lot of struggles, but we do struggle with maintaining quality and consistency in South Africa. Obviously, the materials that we buy are very sought after to get, and just to maintain the quality is not the easiest thing, but we manage to make it happen on every car.
Then why this industry?
So growing up, my father was a mechanic, and I was into cars from the day I was born. My nappies were getting changed at the racetrack, and when I got the opportunity to open up a workshop modifying cars, I couldn't think of a better industry for me to be in.
You went for it. So would you actually advise somebody in my generation to actually get into this industry?
Look, I'd advise someone to get into any industry that they have passion for. Obviously, if you follow your passion, you'll never work a day in your life. If you enjoy what you do, you have fun, you make money to put bread on the table. And if it's your passion, definitely get involved in it.
Now, how much can one potentially make doing a business like this?
Look, that's something I won't discuss on camera, but it does well enough to keep us happy. Depends what you're content with, but we won't disclose.
Okay, and then if you had to advise your 20-year-old self, so back then when you're 20 years old, what would you actually tell yourself back then?
Sure, I'd say I wouldn't change much. Do what you love to do. What I would advise myself is use your money to make more money. Obviously, have fun with it, but there's always limits that as a youngster, I would say that not all of us can grasp that concept until we grow up. And work hard in your 20s so that you can enjoy your 30s. 40s are easy, 50s, got your kids coming, grandkids.
Then if you lost everything went off, like everything, you lost everything, Do you really think that you'll be what you are right now? Would you be able to build what you have right now?
100%. The only thing in business is yourself. I believe in any industry that you get involved in, you can make money. Yes, obviously there's different factors, and obviously God being the biggest factor in success. As long as you put your head down, if you can believe it, you can get it, and just keep your head down and be honorable. If you're not honorable, you can't grow. It might be easy to make quick money and doing unhonorable things, but if you're honorable and you keep your head down, you have clients that will never leave. They'll always stay, and slowly but surely you'll hit the peaks of your business.
And then how would you actually go about it? If there's somebody out there that's looking into getting into a career like yours, how would you go? If you had to give them a blueprint, a small blueprint on what they can actually do, how would you actually tell them?
So, like I said, if it's your passion, then it's easy.
It's easier.
I would never get into any business for money. Yes, we all want to make money. We all need to eat. We all need to live. But if you're in it and you love it, then it's easy. You find something that you're good at. There's many different aspects of modifying cars, detailing. You can do mechanical, you can do upgrades. Like we do fabrication. That's what we specialize in. That's what I love. I like to build things from scratch. I like to make something that wasn't like that, to make it into something completely different. Not really one of one, because we replicate it on many cars, but in the beginning, it's one of one.
Okay. And then my last question is going to be, what's next for Strada?
Strada. So now we've been known for our exhaust systems mainly. So obviously we do offer tuning, we offer paint correction, detailing, mechanical work. As you see here, we've got a few different business partners. We've got the 357 over here, they do the mechanical work. We've got NB Performance, they handle the tuning and parts importing. We've got Mzansi Auto Spa that handles our detailing and our paint protection.
So essentially they're all connected in one.
Yeah.
So do you think connections is actually big when it comes to building a business?
Yes, definitely. So it's nice because we have 4 people that specialize in different departments, and we can offer it to the customer as one-stop shop. So yeah, there's a lot of big things coming from us, from our partners. Our next build or our next process is, we've been known for our exhaust systems. We're now going into turbo kits. So as you can see on my car, it's got 1 big turbo on it. From factory, it came with 2. So now we into the kits, we're going to be modifying a lot of the new generation BMWs and putting out our starter big turbo kits.
No, if that's the case, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, brother.